Hello everyone, and welcome back to part 43 of creating this watch inside of my 2018. What we're going to be doing in today's episode is creating something I actually forgot to continue, which was these pieces have those things up there, which if you go into here, I can show you what I mean. This piece right here, we're creating that kind of 8-ish look. We created this, which you can see here, but we never did the other part right over here. So we're going to do that in today's episode. So I've taken a screenshot of let's see, of all of this, and we're going to be using that as our reference, which again will be linked down below in the description. So if I go into my top view now, I'm going to change my reference that I currently am using to the latest screenshot I took, and scale this to its correct proportions. And I was clicking on the wrong one. Okay, so something like, let's see here. It's got to match up like this or something. So like, about like that. Matches like perfectly-ish. In fact, we could match this even better. I think that looks great actually. Just take a look at how this is working. So, just want to see if they have anything in the middle. Doesn't look like it, so let's just get started and work on this. So, take a look at this. It looks like it's just going to be a piece that basically sticks out and is right there. Okay, so let's get started and create a cube here. And I'm going to press F to go down. And I'm going to scale this and bring this to where it will be. It seems like it also goes underneath that like green piece we have over here, right here. But also what we can do before we start is bring this up to kind of where it will be. Flying it down, and it'll basically be like right here. And yeah, like that. In fact, yep, about there. Looks exactly how it's going to be. So let's begin and start moving our vertices to their correct positions. And it also seems like this bottom part right here rests on this piece, which it looks like I never created, so we'll have to make that probably in the next episode. Well, that doesn't look too hard. Looks like it'll just scale down from there. So if we can continue here, let's pretend that we don't see that part, and then also I want to see how far it is to. It's basically right where this starts, so kind of want to move that up a bit to like, closer to like there-ish. And again, we want these to be basically going into that, because you wouldn't want them out like this, because then, as you can see, it would show like that, and if we just have them going in, then it looks like it's basically just coming straight out of that. Keep in mind, when these parts are smoothed, it will look a lot better, and I can kind of show you what part we're creating right now. Kind of like, you see this like blackish part right here, and then we're going to add some parts onto that later. So let's go back into here and continue. I'm going to take that face right there. Probably rotate it actually, because it's a little weird right now. And extrude. This will be pretty easy to do. I'm just going to follow going along kind of this bottom area, just because it's closer to my mouse cursor. So kind of just the same box extruding we've done before. Nothing much to it. Although could be scaled out a little bit. And take that vertex, put it kind of like that, and then this one kind of dips in a little bit. I don't like that. So just continue. Same thing. There's like complex shapes in this, but a lot of them are basically just like box modeling shapes, so it makes it a lot easier if you just think about it like that. Sorry about that pause. So I'm going to go back and just select this face again. And I'm just going to keep extruding. So it doesn't matter as much as what this top thing looks like because it will be completely hidden. But we're going to want to keep this curve looking Gucci. So you could even move that to kind of keep it so it's all the same level. And then I think I'm going to add an edge loop like right there. That way I can keep this curve looking snazzy. Go back to that curve, or not, I keep saying curve, I mean edge, or face actually, and just keep going. In fact, I think I'm just going to do all of this and then fix the other side because it's easier. These parts will all look tremendously better once they are smoothed, just so you guys know. I just want to make sure that's still... Yep, okay. Don't question that. Okay. Make sure I don't have any mesh deformations, not meth. So, keep going. Can't believe I've made 43 episodes so far. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Might have to scale this in a little bit. Let's see. Just a teeny tiny bit. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. So I'm going to reselect that face. And we're almost to the edge. So let's just keep going. Okay, now we can fix all of these edges that we stopped caring about. So I'm gonna move that there. And you just gotta basically move them in. It doesn't really matter because this 100% won't be seen. So you can just kind of push it in just to make sure that it's not, as you can see we have this gap right here and you just don't want that. So it's only this curve that you kind of want to look a bit nice, but this is all going to be smooth in the end, so keep that as you want. Right now we've actually gotten to 102,000 polygons and nothing is smoothed yet, so a lot of that has to do with the text. For example, if I were to select this and delete it, it deletes a lot of that, but yeah, you want to make sure to Control Z, by the way, to undo that if you actually did delete it. But it would be cool, I wonder, if whoever made this, if they followed it so exact that they have the same exact amount of polygons. That would be interesting. It seems so far there is like one person that's been following through though. But that's fine with me though. Okay, so if we take a look at this, that looks pretty cool. Looks like how it looks in that version and this one. For some reason it looks like that one doesn't go down as much, but it does in this version, so that's weird, but I think this is looking pretty good. Basically created that, although we do need to do the above one, but it ends, at least on this one, that's the wrong one, ends basically right at the end of that thing that we created earlier. So where is that? I just realized something. Did I do this on the wrong part? Let me see here. No, I did it right. I don't know what I'm thinking. It just looks like this goes so much farther, like the one I made. Weird. Compared to this one. Oh, I know why. Because it has to make room for this gear. So, it actually means that this one right here goes longer because it goes to about where this gear ends. So, actually, what we would have to change is make this go all the way to the gear, because this is the one that needs to be stopped, because yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to do some editing here. So what we can do is bring down up until, like, cut this in half, I think. Up until like there. Let's take these edges and then just extrude these. Actually, no, we don't need to extrude them. We can just pull them down to about like that. And then just merge those. And go to the top view of what we were just doing. So, right like here. Press F to see what we're dealing with. That, okay. That looks good. Because, yeah, it has to make room for that gear, as you can see, to fit. And then it also seems that if I select that and just freeze the transformations, will that behave better? Nope. Just want to see. Seems like ours goes a bit different. If I double click or click on those edges and do Control Delete. No, we need those, okay. That looks good. Now we need to fix this side as well, so we can just drag these down. In fact, maybe we can go a bit deeper too, so like here, and then take all of these edges and bring them down to match there. So press 4 to see that, and 5, and it looks like I accidentally smoothed it, but yeah, see, okay. Merge those, so that just, yep, that works properly. And that looks a lot better. Okay. So now we need to go all the way up on that thing we were doing. So we need to do that, and then we're going to need to duplicate this over to the other side and have a bit less of these faces. So we'll do that in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe.